As you can see in the title, that is an IKEA chalkboard redo. So this chalkboard had become the holder of everything: menus, coupons, receipts, business cards, things that I wanted to keep, and I just threw them up there so I can just hold them for a minute to, I got settled, and they never left that place. So I decided I was going to use the paint stirrers again. So I just went in and measured, and I knew that I was going to need, I think I used 5 paint stirrers, and then I used popsicle sticks to reinforce it. So I just used wood glue, glued them across the top. I wanted it to look like shiplap, and it really did. I was torn between painting white and staining it, but I thought if I put the white in there, it would just be too much, so I decided to just stain them. But you can see here on, I'm just going to reinforce the back. I used popsicle sticks. I pull out the defect popsicle sticks, the ones that were crooked or just, wasn't the right shape, and just use those because the back of this project was not going to show anyway. And so there are numbers on these paint stirrers. So when you're doing a project, make sure you put the numbers on the back unless you want the numbers to show. It's like a measuring stick, so you can see the numbers. So if you go to paint it, I think it probably will still come through. I know if you stain it, it'll come through because I used some before that I stained for a picture frame in this video. Before this, I'm going to insert it in the cards. Go and watch that one. But these paint stirrers, I love to use them in projects because they're so simple and easy to use or easy to cut. So I got my little templates there. They look like little shiplap wall, like what you call those things that people put the boxes on. I'm having a brain freeze here. But anyway, I'm lazy, didn't want to put on gloves. So this is a really small project. So I try not to get any of the stain on my hands, which I just got a tiny bit on one little finger, but didn't feel like getting gloves. I don't even know if I still have gloves. I need to check. I need to buy some more gloves. But I just went on in and I stained it, and you can see in the staining process that where the glue came in a little bit, but I still like the way that it turned out. It almost looked like it's like singed a little bit burnt. So while I'm letting that dry, I had this little cactus in a little pot. I put magnets on the back because I had it sticking on my chalkboard in my office. But I didn't like it there, so I just decided that I was going to repurpose it anyway, so I was glad that I bought it. So I put the magnets on there, and I painted that white, and I'm letting that dry. So while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to go on in and I cut out 2 templates. I used a Raydon font and then a fancier font like cursive writing. Didn't know which one I wanted to use, so I cut out 2. So as I placed them on, those little chalkboard tags came from the Target dollar spot, and they're like little name tags. They had a little rope hanging on the back, and the little rope I was gonna hang them for the rope, but I didn't like the way that it looked hanging, and then it would when you hung it, it wouldn't stay flush to the little wall that I wanted to put it on. So I decided to take the rope off and to just hot glue it to the little shiplap wall that I wanted to. And as I was placing this there, I'm like, I should have cut out menus, because it's coupons and menus, not coupon and menu, like one menu. So I did go back and change that, and I did add an S. And so I put those on the back of there, and I took my hot glue gun and I just hot glued it on the back. That would be enough to hold it. And if I ever decided that I wanted to take it loose, I could. So I'm glad I used the hot glue instead of the wood glue or, some other kind of glue, because it would be easy just to come off. But so far it's on there pretty good. So now I'm just going to go and decorate the other little things that I have to put on there, which are magnets. I had 3. A cute little tip that I'm showing you right here. So what I like to do is take my chalk and just sharpen it with a pencil sharpener, so it can have that little cute little point to it. So that's just a little tip of mine. So I had you need the larger size though pencil sharpener, if you have one, and just sharpen it and it give it a nice little point so it's easier to write with, which you don't have to do it. I just like the way that the point looks. See, there it is. It just look really cute. So I did that to a couple of pieces of chalk, and I'm going to put that in a little pot that I painted white, but you'll see that in the big review. So I'm going to just go on in with these magnets, and I decided to use some stickers. So I took a sticker book out that I had, and these stickers that I found fit perfectly on there, like they were made to go on there. So I just picked out a few little sayings, as soon as possible. I think I picked wow or now or something, but you'll see them on the review. But the stickers are around, and they're like a thicker cardstock. So they went on there really good. That one says can't wait. Look like, yeah, can't wait. And it was the perfect shape. It fit right on top. No edges sticking out or anything. I was like, wow, that was meant to be. So I decided I didn't like the way the white looked. It needed some, so I just went on in with a little brush, little felt tip, and just added some little hand decorations to the pot. That's the big old mess that was in there. Coupons that had expired months and months ago. So many menus, places we don't even eat at. So streamlined that and got rid of the ones I wanted. And so that little piece of wood, I thought I was going to have to glue it in. I wasn't really sure how I was going to fit in there, but when I slid it in and it popped in there, it almost like it just fit perfectly. And it's in there. It's not moving. I didn't need to glue it. It was just a perfect fit. So, that doesn't happen all the time, but I was glad it did. So now I'm going to go on in and decorate it. This is all the stuff I have to decorate. And so I used a file folder, and it was perfect fit the way, those two little cubbies were. It was a perfect fit to cut it down, down the middle of it, so I can have two. So I used one file folder, and the print of the file folder was really pretty too. So I put the coupons in one and the menus in the other, and pop my shopping list up there, and a little pen on a clothespin. They was already painted. I bought those years ago from Target as well. And why were they in the Christmas section, I don't know, but I want to say I got them for 10 cents, and I bought a couple packs of those. So I still have those in my stash. And then I placed a pen on the clothespin there so I can write my shopping list or anything else I needed to jot down. That little cute clothespin my son made me in 2006, I believe. I wrote it on the back. It was a Mother's Day gift, so I had to put that back on there because it's been his home ever since he made it for me. I popped it up there. So the eraser is underneath the little cup that's holding the chalk. I had it all in the cup, but my placement of the magnets was not perfect. So when I had all the stuff in the cup, it kind of was tilting the cup. So I put it underneath there and thought that was cute because it looked like a little shelf. But I'm done, so just sit back and look at the review. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would so appreciate it. So I'm Shelly. Thanks. Bye.